thing all set up? All right. Well, I just wanted to we've got two goals in the G20. The first is to make sure that there is concerted action around the globe to jumpstart the economy. The second goal is to make sure that we are moving forward on a regulatory reform agenda that ensures that we don't see these same kinds of systemic risks and the potential for this kind of crisis again in the future. Our economy here at home. We're moving forward in stabilizing the financial system through a whole host of steps that have already been taken and a number of... The United States is part of an integrated global economy. And so we have to not only think about what's happening here at home, but in order for us to grow businesses, create jobs here at home, we've also have to be mindful about what's happening overseas. And that's why at this G20 meeting, one of the things that Secretary Geithner is going to be talking about is how can we make sure that emerging markets, developing countries that may be very hard hit as a consequence of the contracting economy, how do we make sure that they remain stable, that they can still purchase American goods? Kinds of systemic risks and the potential for this kind of crisis again in the future. Now, I think that the United States has actually taken a significant leap.
We need to bring the world together to put in place a very substantial, sustained program of support for recovery and growth. And we want to bring together a new consensus globally on how to strengthen this global financial system so that a crisis like this never happens again. There's been a lot of talk and a lot of ideas over the last 2 years of these areas. It's time now for us to move together and to begin to act to put in place a stronger framework of reforms.
Our banks are strong and that we start lending again to businesses and consumers. We also have already been in discussions with one of the messages that is consistently hammered home when I talk to foreign leaders is their recognition that a strong U.S. economy will help their economy. And so they're rooting for our success. We've got to make sure that we're rooting for theirs as well. Go ahead and craft the kind of agreement that's going to be necessary, not just for the stability of the financial system, but ultimately to make sure that we're creating jobs